Like always, I'm going to try to keep this short. Welcome to This and That Videos. This is not about the speeder. This is a warning for Star Wars collectors. I'm just going to tell you right now, one time, and I know a lot of people like to do it, and I find it, annoying and very terrible that some don't realize what they're doing to their toy. They're destroying them. Is that like the old toys, the vintage ones from the 70s and the 80s, and the newer ones, they are spring-loaded items. They have wings, they're spring-loaded. See this? Now, if you leave it down and you leave it displayed like that on your shelf, what's going to happen over time is that when you pull it off the shelf later and you push the button, it's not going to do that. It's not going to do it because you damaged the springs by leaving them down. Now this here goes for anything. I don't care. A TIE Fighter spring-loaded wings, anything spring-loaded, even a missile. If you leave a missile engaged, like it's pushed all the way in, ready to fire, if you leave it in there like that, it's not going to fire because you ruined the spring inside the device. So whatever you do, don't leave them engaged. Disengage them like that. I know it. Some don't like it that way. I do not assemble my TIE Fighters and leave them out there with the wings all snapped on and everything because I know it damages the springs. A lot of collectors don't know this. But you're damaging your toy when you leave it spring-loaded. So, the choice is yours. I know it looks cool on the shelf. Looks pretty awesome. But thing is, you're damaging your collection. So this is to collectors out there who enjoy Star Wars toys and collecting, and I know you don't want to damage your toy. I know you don't want to damage your ships and stuff, but like again on the bottom, here's a spring-loaded missile. You can push it in there, but don't engage it. Don't push it all the way in to where it locks in, ready to fire. Because once you do that, you're going to damage the spring system in here. It weakens it, and it won't fire. Like the wings, like I said, they'll just pop like that, and that's it. They won't pop all the way up. I've seen this before in other collectors' videos, and they'll sit there and say, "Oh, it won't pop up anymore. I don't know why," and they don't know why. They really don't know why. And I've been trying to leave a comment to warn them not to do that. Not to leave their wings engaged. And this goes strictly for TIE Fighters and vintage TIE Fighters and toys. Leave them disengaged. You have a TIE Fighter, it's your choice. Take the spring out, leave it on your shelf, or leave them on and ruin the spring. But anyway, that's all I want to say about this video. So This and That Videos, big warning on your spring-loaded Star Wars ships. This is not for Star Wars, but this is for G.I. Joe and anything you collect is spring-loaded, okay? So anyway, if you really love your collection, don't tear it up by leaving your things spring-loaded engaged. Thank you. Leave a comment. Check out my other videos, This and That Videos. Thank you very much for watching.